Hello, Lakers fans. The excitement is building as we approach the most intense part of the season, and there is so much to unpack about the matchups ahead. The team is looking sharper, more cohesive, and more prepared than ever before. After last season's challenges and unpredictable moments, this year feels different. The Lakers are entering the playoffs with a sense of readiness, with players in better form and key contributors healthier than we have seen in recent years. When you look at the roster and the pieces in place, it's clear that the team is equipped to handle some of the toughest opponents in the league. Now, thinking about the potential series against Minnesota, the narrative changes completely compared to last year. There was a time when the thought of facing the Timberwolves made many of us uneasy, but this team is not the same as last season's squad. With LeBron expected to remain healthy, the supporting cast in much better shape, and younger players like the rising talent stepping up, the Lakers have the tools to challenge Minnesota head-on. Players like Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, and even role contributors can make a huge difference over a series, especially when it comes to wearing down stars like Anthony Edwards. The depth of this Lakers team is a real advantage, and strategically, they can exploit matchups to their benefit in ways that were less certain last year. Minnesota has seen success recently, reaching consecutive conference finals, and they deserve respect for that. However, the way the Lakers are shaping up this season, there's a strong sense that they are ready to face them and win. Even when factoring in losses or changes on the Timberwolves side, the Lakers' roster balance and versatility give them a significant edge. Players who have evolved over the season are ready to make critical impacts in key moments. The game plan can focus on controlling pace, taking advantage of mismatches, and keeping pressure on the opponents, forcing them to adapt constantly. The mental toughness and playoff experience of the Lakers could be decisive in a series that, on paper, looks much closer than it might actually play out. Looking at Houston, it's hard not to see them as an easier matchup in comparison. The Rockets have struggled with consistency and maintaining a high level of performance over the season, which has left openings for teams like the Lakers to capitalize on. The Lakers' home court advantage, combined with their more polished rotations, could allow them to control a series against Houston with relative ease. Even so, every game has its unpredictable moments, and a team that wants to compete for a championship can't underestimate any opponent. That said, Houston's issues with depth and stability make them a team that the Lakers can approach with confidence while focusing on execution and strategy. The broader playoff picture is fascinating because the Lakers now have options for how they approach matchups. With the seeding shaping up, they can anticipate facing a team like Minnesota or potentially Denver later in the conference finals. The idea of matching up against the Timberwolves brings a certain thrill, a chance for redemption, and a test against a team that has challenged the Lakers in the past. Meanwhile, Denver remains a formidable opponent, and setting up for a potential clash there later keeps the team focused on improvement and readiness. Every matchup offers different challenges, but what's clear is that the Lakers have the tools, experience, and adaptability to navigate multiple paths and still remain strong contenders. One of the most intriguing elements is how players adjust to the playoff intensity compared to the regular season. Minnesota has had moments of brilliance, but the Lakers' ability to perform under pressure, stay disciplined in key moments, and leverage veteran leadership will likely tip the balance. The team's chemistry and collective understanding of roles is maturing at the right moment. Even young players are stepping into positions where they can influence outcomes meaningfully, whether through defense, clutch shooting, or energy that shifts momentum. The combination of experience, talent, and versatility gives the Lakers a clear path to outperform opponents who might seem challenging on paper. Watching the closing stages of the regular season, it's clear that momentum and positioning matter more than ever. Teams are making last-minute adjustments, managing injuries, and trying to position themselves strategically, but the Lakers are in a strong spot. With a solid cushion over key competitors, they can focus on executing their style of play rather than worrying about tiebreakers or risky moves. Maintaining health, refining rotations, and building confidence in clutch situations will be central to success. The playoffs reward teams that combine skill, preparation, and mental toughness, and the Lakers have all three in abundance this season. As the final games approach, the intensity increases. Every matchup becomes more than a win-loss scenario. It's about testing limits, adjusting strategies, and preparing for the challenges that await. Minnesota, Houston, Denver, and other contenders each present unique obstacles, but the Lakers roster is capable of handling them with a smart, disciplined approach. What makes this team exciting is their ability to rise to the occasion, to play with focus when it matters most, and to use both veteran savvy and emerging talent to their advantage. Fans can feel confident that the Lakers are ready to navigate the playoff gauntlet with determination and skill, setting the stage for memorable matchups and thrilling basketball. Looking ahead, the potential playoff series present not only challenges but also incredible opportunities for the Lakers to prove themselves. Each opponent brings a different style and intensity, and the team's ability to adapt will be tested. The matchup against Minnesota, in particular, carries the weight of history and rivalry. The Timberwolves have been a consistent presence in recent postseason play, making them a formidable adversary. Yet the Lakers' current roster appears built for this exact type of challenge. With improved defensive rotations, strategic utilization of bench depth, and the leadership of experienced players, they can dictate the pace and force the Timberwolves into uncomfortable positions. The series will demand stamina, focus, and resilience, but the Lakers are positioned to execute effectively across all 4 quarters of each game. The Lakers' regular season performance has provided valuable insights into what to expect in the playoffs. While every series carries inherent uncertainty, patterns in team chemistry, offensive efficiency, and defensive consistency suggest that they are entering the postseason ready to compete at a high level. Young players have gained experience in meaningful minutes, while veterans have demonstrated the ability to close out games under pressure. This combination positions the Lakers to take advantage of both predictable matchups and unexpected scenarios, giving them flexibility to adapt to the dynamic environment of the playoffs. Momentum and positioning heading into the playoffs will influence how each team approaches matchups. Minnesota and Houston, in particular, face choices in terms of effort, seeding, and strategic positioning. The Lakers, however, have the stability of solid seeding and key advantages in tiebreakers, allowing them to focus on perfecting execution rather than managing risk. With the season's final stretch, every game serves as preparation for the higher stakes ahead. The Lakers' coaching staff has emphasized discipline, situational awareness, and maximizing strengths while mitigating weaknesses. The ability to integrate these strategies effectively in real time will likely define how deep the team can advance in the postseason. Fans can anticipate high-intensity moments as the Lakers face both familiar and unfamiliar opponents. Minnesota's speed and perimeter scoring, Houston's volatility, and Denver's multifaceted threats all require tailored approaches. The Lakers' adaptability, veteran leadership, and ability to maintain composure under pressure create confidence that they can overcome these challenges. The playoff environment tests not just skill, but mental toughness, preparation, and the capacity to perform consistently across multiple high-stakes games. The Lakers' combination of talent, experience, and strategic depth positions them well to navigate these demands and emerge as serious contenders in each matchup. Every series will reveal how the team handles adversity, responds to in-game adjustments, and capitalizes on momentum shifts. The Lakers' ability to control the tempo, apply defensive pressure, and make efficient scoring decisions will be central to success. Meanwhile, opponents like Minnesota and Denver will test their resilience, push them to adapt, and challenge their endurance over the course of series. The interplay between strategy, execution, and mental fortitude creates a narrative that is both exciting for fans and critical for the team's postseason aspirations. With each game, the Lakers have an opportunity to solidify their position, demonstrate championship readiness, and prove that they are capable of competing against the league's top teams. Ultimately, the excitement for Lakers fans lies in the combination of talent, strategy, and narrative. The playoffs are a stage where heroes emerge, unexpected twists occur, and legacies are defined. This season, the Lakers are entering that stage with a roster built for these moments, stars who understand the stakes, and a supporting cast capable of influencing outcomes in subtle but critical ways. Minnesota, Houston, Denver, and other potential opponents all have their strengths, but the Lakers' preparation, adaptability, and championship experience position them as a formidable contender in the Western Conference. Every game, every possession, every defensive stand and offensive execution will contribute to the story that is unfolding before our eyes. As the final games of the regular season approach, the Lakers' focus must remain unwavering. Health, energy management, and tactical preparation will define the team's readiness for the postseason. The matchups, whether easier or tougher, are opportunities to test the team's growth and cohesion. Every series offers lessons. Every challenge demands solutions, and the Lakers are poised to prove that they are capable of navigating the complex landscape of playoff basketball. Fans can anticipate thrilling moments, intense competition, and a team that is not just participating in the playoffs, but asserting itself as a true contender ready to leave a lasting mark. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. A quiet but intriguing storyline is beginning to gain traction around the Los Angeles Lakers, and it centers on a name that has carried attention long before his first professional minutes. According to emerging whispers within league circles, head coach J.J. Redick is seriously considering a bold adjustment to his starting lineup, one that could see rookie guard Bronny James take on a significantly elevated role. The potential shift comes in the wake of an untimely injury to a current starter, opening a door that few expected would swing this early. While the organization has remained publicly cautious, sources suggest internal conversations have grown increasingly confident about Bronny's readiness. Redick himself has reportedly expressed belief in the young guard's composure, preparation, and defensive instincts, fueling speculation that the move is not only possible, but imminent. Observers close to the team describe a player who has quietly earned respect behind the scenes. Though his development has been closely scrutinized, Bronny's work ethic and adaptability have stood out during practices and limited appearances. Coaches are said to be impressed with his decision-making and willingness to embrace a team-first role, qualities that align well with Redick's system. Still, the idea of elevating a rookie, especially one under such a unique spotlight, into the starting unit carries undeniable risk. The Lakers are navigating a competitive landscape where every adjustment can ripple through the locker room. Veterans may need to recalibrate, rotations could shift dramatically, and expectations would instantly intensify around the young guard. Yet, in a season already shaped by unpredictability, this rumored decision reflects a broader willingness to experiment. Whether it materializes or remains speculative, the mere possibility signals trust in Bronny's trajectory. For now, it lingers as one of the league's most compelling what-ifs, a scenario that blends opportunity, pressure, and the ever-present weight of legacy into a single, fascinating question. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.